Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Thoughts of a Rambling Mind. As you know, I only make videos when I find something intriguing, and of course, I'm intrigued. So today's video is going to be about Soulja Boy and Charleston White, a little altercation they had. Now, if you're not familiar with who Charleston White is, he's a activist, a community leader. He's also a former Crip gang member, and he's had a murder in his past criminal lifestyle. All right, Soulja Boy, of course, he's the author of the Superman "You Crank That" dance and song and all that kind of stuff. Right, Mister. He was the first to do it. Okay, so Charleston White goes back and forth on the internet, and I think his main spiel is that he doesn't like gangs or gang violence or gang activity. So he really goes hard, talking trash to and disrespecting gang members. He disrespects dead gang members. He disrespects any part of the community that he deems is detrimental to the community. I agree with some of the things he says. I disagree with a lot of the methods that he goes about doing the things he does. But for the most part, I think he's more positive than he is negative, right? That being said, Soulja Boy and Charleston White went back and forth over the internet. Soulja Boy, of course, is an emotional cat. He reacts to anyone who says or mentions his name in a not so flattering light. So if you mention Soulja Boy's name, he will respond to you in an aggressive manner. Now, Charleston White does this with many people. As he speaks on this topic, he'll address certain things, and some people respond, some people won't. Well, Soulja Boy responded, let him know that when he's seen him, what type of timing they'd be on. Basically, that it was on site. Well, they met up in Miami. Charleston White was there doing his thing. Soulja Boy was there doing his thing. They just so happened to be in the vicinity of each other. Soulja Boy decided to pay Charleston White a visit. Soulja Boy paid Charleston White a visit with what's reportedly around 12 other people. The energy, I'm assuming, wasn't comfortable for Charleston White, at which point he retrieved pepper spray from his pocket, and he called it mace. He didn't call it pepper spray, so I'm going to call it mace too. There is a difference, and mace is far more painful than pepper spray is. But he retrieved what he calls mace from his pocket, and he begins to spray Soulja Boy and his entourage, single-handedly defeating the entire crew, because anybody who's familiar with mace knows that it's undefeated. What I will say is Charleston White has made it very clear. He's made it very clear that he has no respect for you gang members. He's made it clear that he doesn't support you guys. He's made it very clear that he will work closely with the police officers and your parole officers in order to turn you in and to get you off the streets at any chance that he gets, and for any excuse that he can, like way past what a Karen status would be, way past what a Karen would do. And he's made it very clear that he is licensed, armed, and protected with weaponry, and he is looking for a reason to end one of you little gangsters and remove you from the community. And he told you he's a handicapped, scary old man. He knows he's playing a victim, right? So he's one of the most dangerous people on earth. Leave that man alone. I mean, what more do you want to hear? Huh? You more gangster than that? Huh? Y'all think y'all more tough than every single thing. And that's why y'all dying at record numbers, right? I mean, he said it. So, that being said, we understand who we're dealing with here. So, I consider Soulja Boy very lucky. I think that it's a good example for all of the youth today. Recognize that it's 2022. And in 2022, technology doesn't just mean computers. Technology also includes self-defense, right? There are no more gangsters in the sense of people who are stronger and tougher than other people. In 2022, that does not exist anymore except in the jail system. On the streets, the playing field is even. Okay, pussies got guns. You wanna jump somebody 12 deep? One can of pepper spray will take care of that. Okay, Charleston White, after everybody was pepper sprayed, had free will and free reign to do whatever he wanted to every single member of the 12 because all 12 were incapacitated. All 12 had become handicapped instantly. And you're lucky that Mace washes out, or else he could have been permanently blind had he sprayed some other toxic or noxious fumes or sprays in the air. I think we have to recognize that ego has been the demise of many, many, many men over the course of centuries. And it will be the demise of many, many men over the course of more centuries to come. But if we can limit the amount of instances where unnecessary ego takes us to another level, then let's do that. Right? Words over the internet in my generation was nothing that you needed to meet somebody and talk to them about. And I think that we should continue that. If somebody's talking about you over the internet, let's have a conversation about what they said. For instance, 600 Breezy, a Chicago rapper, one of these Chirac demons, didn't like some of the things that Charleston White was saying about some of his fallen compadres, some of his dead gangsters. Charleston White was dissing King Von, and 600 Breezy, being a friend of his, found that very disrespectful and offensive. He spoke about what he wouldn't do to him when he saw him. But when he saw him, he approached him respectfully, not scared, definitely as a man, definitely assertive, but respectfully and in a non-violent manner, right? Didn't give him the feeling that violence was going to occur, and he said so in his interviews, and so they had a conversation, and it ended there. Charleston White has his view, 600 Breezy has their view. They had to agree to disagree, and they left it at that. Why did they leave it at that? Because 600 Breezy realized that the amount of consequence wasn't worth the action. Anyway, those are my thoughts of a rambling mind. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can see when the new videos pop up. Yeah, and I'm out.